Welcome. How about this theater? Isn't it outstanding? Welcome to the, Welcome to the Joseph Strug Concert Hall. It's a big night, and we are so glad you took the time, switched up your usual Sunday schedule to be here, because the premiere of Empower, we hope it inspires you. We hope it's hopeful. We know it's all of that. And the fact that you guys changed habits to be here tonight for this is a little bit on the theme of what the PEP program and Empowered program is all about. It's about how do you change small habits to maybe have better outcomes? How do you get the support you need? And that's what this you'll see in the film is all about. We're also so excited about a couple of other things. Thanks to technology, we have a live stream audience joining us from down under, Australia and New Zealand, and South America as well, South Africa, sorry. And of course here in Canada too, they're streaming in. In addition to the people here in the theater, you are not live streamed, you are just live. You're a live audience. We will be filming this from the back. We just want to let you know that. My name is Colleen Jones, by the way, and I'll be emceeing and try to keep things on the rails tonight. And it's a really wonderful night for this, what we're doing. I was 35 years at the CBC, 2 years just retired. That's a sign you're getting old when you say, just 2 years ago, I retired. That's actually over 700 days ago, but when you're my age now, it just feels like yesterday, does it not? And every day is a new day. Every day is Saturday. I know, okay, I knew I'd have you there. I'm also a 6-time Scotties Canadian women's curling champion, and I say that, like that Toby Keith song, I'm not as good as I once was, but I'm as good once as I ever was. But I like to mention curling to the audience that's down in South Africa and Australia and New Zealand. You can bet they're Googling now. Did she say curling? Did she say hurling? What is she talking about? That's for them. They're figuring it out now, and I'm getting a little smile over that. I have graduated from the Patient Empowered program. I don't know if you ever completely go through graduation, mind you, from the course. You just keep on applying the lessons you learned during this very unique program to help you on the journey you find yourself on. And what a journey so many of us have been on. Many say that cancer is a gift. And then when you get the gift, you kind of go, I'm going to re-gift this. Somebody else take it. But that's what the PEP program comes in, to help you navigate every day for 6 months. In a nutshell, how it works. You get an email to your inbox that you actually look forward to opening it. And it's Rob and Gabriella in about a 10-minute video inspiring you every day to change just one habit, maybe eat better, maybe exercise, maybe try some yoga, maybe go for a walk, maybe see that nature is so beautiful, that today is so beautiful. And so they help you see the forest through the trees. They're like, for me, a little bit of a lighthouse guiding me back to the shore on a very stormy day. And I think a lot of you have been through the program, probably felt that same way. Daily, they're trying to adjust to your habits, better eating, better movement, and just seeing that beauty is all around you. Or in Gabriella's case, one of her favorite things is just listening to her cat purr. And I'm not exaggerating. But can you switch your mindset to a more positive one and see that the beauty is in today? They give you guided meditation. They give you exercise within this program, yoga, Rob and his bands, always those stretchy bands that you can do at home, things you can do at home, and things, as I mentioned, that guide you back to the shore in between your long list of chemo, blood work, oncology appointments, CAT scans, and so on. It feels normal, and you feel like you're in a club. Don't go rushing to join it, but you do feel. All right, we got a lot of things that we're going to be going through today, in addition to seeing the documentary. And I'm so excited for you to see that. A brief look at the evening. And first off, before I go any further, Dalhousie University. I think I'm supposed to click. I told them I can be technical. There you go. We're all privileged to live and work in Mi'kma'ki, the ancestral current home and unceded territory of the Mi'kmaq. We are all treaty people. We also want to acknowledge and recognize the histories, contributions, and legacies of African Nova Scotian people who have been here for over 400 years. And we're so thankful. Other things we're going to hear from today, a little rundown. We are going to be, let's see, did I do that right? Look at that. They didn't think I'd get that, but I did. We'll be hearing from Dr. Gabriella Ilya and Dr. Rob Rutledge, of course. In addition to the many awards they've earned and won, how lucky we are to have them in our own backyard. Most recently this year, 2025, they won the Canadian Psychosocial Oncology Association Innovation Award for this patient empowerment program. And it's truly groundbreaking. And I don't know where else you're going to find something like this anywhere in the world except how they're offering it and spreading it through the world. We'll hear from the filmmakers Drew McQuinn and Eddie Boyce, who turned this into a documentary. So happy to have Melanie Smith and Sandra Underhill. They're going to offer their reflections on the program when we move to our comfy coaches after the film. And that'll be part of the panel discussion. So if you have any questions you want to ask, any insights, any of your own personal reflections, I'll be running around with a microphone like Oprah. And happy to have the experts answer that for you. Before we roll the film, though, we're going to bring Dr. Gabriella Ilya to the stage to welcome and thank you. And we also want to remind you to don't be that person that leaves your phones on. So silence your phones. And so thankful and so appreciative that you've taken the time to come here tonight. Thank you.
Beautiful, beautiful film. And to the work you guys have done, it's just so amazing that your love, your kindness, your wanting to help shines through that entire thing. And how you've dedicated your life to this, to help others, is something we can all learn from. I'll be fine. Yeah. Move on and bring Melanie Smith up. So glad you were able to come. What a tour de force. She is welcome. Come on up. She's welcomed a new 2-month-old puppy. She loves her farm. The whole story was inspirational about everything you went through. And that what really resonated too was when you said people think, as soon as you're done treatment, it's over. And it somehow feels like it's never over. And I can't believe your hair went just like Don King. Now, okay, enough of you know who Don King is. That was a beautiful story. How? Thank you. Does it? You'll be on the panel too, but does it ever get easier? Does it ever?
It doesn't get easier. There's always real life happening, and thank you to all of you that are here in person, and thank you to everyone that's watching from around the world, listening to our stories, and thank you immensely to Rob and Gabriella. I cannot emphasize enough the power of this PEP program. And after you witnessed the story of John Underhill's courage, Gabriella and Rob's courage, and everything that I went through, only 3 months after my husband had passed, I found out I had a secondary cancer, and I ended up having a major surgery. and I had a very difficult recovery, and it was slow. But thanks to the PEP program, I was empowered to have tremendous resources and tools to rely on to rebuild my strength, and I became strong enough to travel internationally a few weeks ago to Mexico. And the whole time I've been in this beautiful city of Halifax, my lovely daughter and I have been walking on average 9 kilometers a day, and it's all thanks to being empowered because of this incredible program. And reflecting on the documentary, the emphasis is truly on the power of community, and there are many participants from the program that I'm finally meeting in person. I've spent many years talking with them via Zoom, and it's just lovely that we have this companionship and support. And I have to thank the two of you for all of your time and dedication and your compassion and focus on sharing the story about the courageous creators and all the participants. So thank you very much.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you for being here. Thank you especially to Rob and Gabriella. This is a very special evening for me and for my family and all of our friends here who supported us throughout this very difficult journey. I just met Melanie tonight, and I said, it's the first time I've met her, but I know Melanie. There are a lot of Melanies. There are a lot of Melanies and John watching online and in the audience tonight. It was very important for my husband to be part of this video, to have his story told, and to help anyone he could. Kudos to to Drew and Ed, because if you knew my husband, the lawyer in him would love the fact that he has the first word in the documentary and the last. So bravo to you both. My family and I are just filled with gratitude that he was able to live as long as he did. He took great pride in being in the program. Sometimes the odd time we would go away and he'd say, I'd have to be back for the group call. And I'm like, what are you talking about? We're going away. It's a Zoom meeting. And I'm like, okay, we'll be back for it. Sometimes it would start at 11:30 and be an hour. Next thing you know, it's an hour and 15 minutes. It's 90 minutes. And I'd say, what the heck are you guys talking about there? But he loved it. So just in closing, just filled with gratitude and many thanks.